Hello there, peoples of the internet. It is your boy, as always, that Geek Guy 24, back at it again with another video. And by popular demand, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers The Last Night Studio Series Barricade. And now here he is in his vehicle mode. Let's go take a look at the packaging. As always, got Transformers Studio Series The Last Night Barricade. Got him in his slick little Mustang mode and his robot mode right there. Looking pretty cool. Of course, you got the Autobot logo for some reason, I don't know. He is a deluxe class figure. Inside, you got some 23 steps, robot to vehicle, more than meets the eye. On this side, you got, again, Studio Series Barricade, Transformers The Last Night. On the bottom of the box, nothing really important. On the back of the box, you got your obligatory product shots, Barricade, Studio Series, Transformers The Last Night. I like the little images that they're doing now with the Studio Series. That's really cool. Also, you get like a quick little bio. Barricade searches for the Guardian Knight's talisman. So, there you have that. Now, moving right along, here is Studio Series The Last Night Barricade in his vehicle mode. Now, if you see my post, you know that I'm not too fond of this figure. But in vehicle mode, I think he looks absolutely stunning. It looks really, really cool in his vehicle mode. I do like the vehicle mode a lot. It is kind of small, but I do like the vehicle mode. So let's get in closer on some details. So to start off, you got the blacked out grille here with the, I forgot what this is called, something. I think it's a grill guard, I don't know. But get some nice little silvers there. Silver for the lights on both sides. Kind of hard to capture just because it's steel black. Very nice little molded details here we get along the vehicle. I love the front of this vehicle. I think this is my favorite vehicle mode for Barricade. You got police right up on the side. You got a little black stripe for the hood. Got the intakes right there. Got the light bar in that clear red and blue plastic. 867. Got some pinned wheels right there. Very nice pinned wheels. Got the gas cap right there. You got the spoiler, or the wing rather. You got some nice decked out lights, cast in red, with that nice surrounding of black there. Kind of wish it did this part black too. That's alright. Got your two exhaust ports. Really, really cool. Overall, just like really nice looking car mode in my opinion. Very, very cool. There is the front. There is the side, the back, the other side, the top, and the bottom. Of course, he has a little bit of a invisible robot mode there, but this is flat, so it won't like scrape along the surface, which is perfectly acceptable. It does roll really, really well. Very smooth rolling we got going on here. And for comparison, here he is with the Last Night Deluxe Bumblebee. This is pretty much the Age of Extinction one. It's just is pretty much packaged in the Last Night line. Why, I don't know, but it was pretty much the Last Night, so I'm including it in this comparison. And here he is with Age of Extinction, just pretty much the same thing as the Last Night, Optimus Prime. And now onto some accessory storage. You do get all these right here. So to store the pistols, you can have the tab right up in there on the side. The revolver right here, same thing, tab, slot connection, the little taser that it comes with, same thing, tab, slot right there on the roof. And for the big old wrist gun, yeah, there's nowhere to store this, unfortunately. Kind of wish there was. I wish it did the same thing as the old Last Night one did, which is having, oh wait, maybe you can store it here actually. It can. Wait, can it? I don't think it can. It can. That is so cool. I just figured that out today. Oh my god, that was a live on-stream on camera reaction. Oh, yes, it can't fit. Can it? Come on. There you go, more or less. There you go. It's all stored. There you go. That looks pretty badass in my opinion. That's pretty cool. But yeah, there you go. All your weapons stored. Now this guy's pretty simple. But the lower legs are what kind of surprised me for the transformation. I wasn't really expecting the lower legs to be so involved. But they are pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you want to do is just want to open these tabs. There's a little hook that goes on the bottom of the fender. So just There you go. And then you turn, you can just lift up the whole. You gotta bend the back half of the vehicle, bend it back so you can get all of this up in a nice little fashion. There you go. Swing that up just like so. And then you can leave that alone for now. What we're gonna do here is the arms are have to finagle around this little canopy here. So it's a little tricky to get your finger in. So what I like to do is I like to just bring the fender out first, and then just get your finger in there and then push out the arms. There you go, just like so. So get the fender out first, like so, and then you can get the finger in, and then there you go. There's the arms. Ooh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Let me raise the camera up just a little bit so you can see what the heck I am doing. If it wants to stay up, come on. There you go. So there you have this going on right now. Now, next thing you want to do is you just want to bring the whole, bring the arms out, and then bring the whole roof of the car down like so. This will just come up like so. Bring this back. I think it's yeah, this whole little windshield section here. Bring that back. Then you can move this down like so, and that will stay there. For the actual grill, you just want to bring this down. It's a little tight on my copy. There you go. Yep, tight. There you go, just like so. Which reveals some nice little chest detail. You want to bring the bumper inwards like so, so it's at an angle. Bring this all the way down. You just want to clip that in, and there you go. That's pretty much your whole upper body all done. Now you got just the backpack and then the legs. Legs you just want to split in half, best you can. There you go, just like so. And then they bend here at this little armature here. The legs just want to get splayed out. Bring it around best you can. It's a little weird for the transformation. I'll try and show it up best I can. Just want to straighten everything out. Make sure the wheel is aligned with the rear tail lights right here. Bring the foot all the way down. And oops, don't break it. Sits on a ball and just pops right back in. Or it should. There you go, just like that. And then that will just bring it around. So that's how you want the leg to look right now. And same thing with the other side, just finagle it rather. Not really an elegant way to do it. Just position it, straighten out the legs. Just like so. Bring that around. Make sure the light is like that. So that's how you want that to look for right now. Then you just want to rotate the waist. Oh, before you rotate the waist, you just want to fold these little panels in like so. Fold those in, and then you can just push that up right there. But you can just rotate the waist full 360, and there you go. There is Barricade getting them all straightened up in his robot mode. Oops, you get that little. There you go. That's better. And yeah, this is pretty much where my problems start to arise with this guy, because he looks cool if he wants to stand up straight. He looks cool from about here up. From here down, I don't know what they were doing. This looks like two separate figures mashed together into one. It looks really, really weird. And yeah, it just looks awkward in my opinion. Don't really like it too much. Not a huge fan of it. But anyways, let's get on to some details. We saw the head in vehicle mode. It does have a nice painted head there. Lots of silver, red and blues. Bit of focus. There you go. Really, really good little health scope there. Really, really cool. Of course, you got the chest details and more exposed. You got the Con logo right there. Really, really cool. And the arms there. They look awkward, but whatever. Could use a little bit more paint here on the arms, I think. Then you get some additional detail here for the abdomen. Really nice. That's why this whole section here was flat, so this can flush against this, and then Yeah. Of course, you got the legs there. Not too much detail going around. Can barely make out the feet here. Got these panels here, which look atrocious. Whatever. I don't know how you pronounce it. Oh, I forgot one thing about the transformation. You gotta bend the light up. Very minimal difference, but yeah, you just gotta fold the light in half. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's Barricade. Yeah, it's a character. It's a character. Anyways, let's get on to some articulation. So articulation wise, your head is on your ball joint. Not too much of wiggle movement there. You can't really look up that much. Can't really look down. Head cannot do a full it cannot do a full 360 just due to how this whole hood is shaped right here. So yeah, the arms can go out awkwardly. Yeah, you can do a full 360 due to being no hindrances there. The arms are weird. You got a nice 90-degree bend here at the elbow, but there are on this weird little armature here, so it's not really straight. It's more of like it goes down and then it goes out, which is weird, instead of the joint being like right here. It's down, so yeah, it just looks a little weird. No wrist swivel, even though they had plenty of room to fit one. Waist does a full 360 as seen earlier. The legs can go up about that far. You can go back that far. Outward. Can't really do the full splits, kind of sorta. You got multiple joints here at the leg, so you can you got a joint here, a ball joint, and you got a joint here for the thigh swivel. I don't know if he has chicken legs. I could be wrong, but I don't think he does. I don't think I remember seeing Barricade with chicken legs. But anyways, the knee is high and it can bend about that far. This joint here, it's the ankle tilt. Can do all of that ankle tiltage due to transformation, and you do get that forward ankle tilt for whatever reason you want. But yeah, very goofy looking articulated figure. Now for the accessories, you do get, like I said, all of these right here. So we're going to go ahead and go through those individually. First off, the little revolver he has, which is really, really cool. Very nicely detailed and sculpted. Really cool. He has the extra gun for reasons. Again, not too much to say on this one. Just looks like a little add-on. He has a little taser here, which is nicely molded in black. Really cool on that. Kind of wish these bits were yellow, but it's alright. And of course you get his wrist gun, which looks really, really cool. Nicely detailed as well. Now to actually get these on him, obviously it's for storage. You get these same tabs I used for vehicle mode. Originally they would go here, but for now they're going to go right up here. So you can get one up there. You get the same one on the other side, like so. The taser, it has a little, oops, don't drop it. Taser has a little slot right up in here, so you can slide this into his hand, like so, just like that. And the Gatling gun does split in half, so you can have it as a little slot right up in here. That just goes in and goes in. Come on, there you go. Come on. There you go, just like that. So it slides in, and then the two halves connect, like so. And there you go. There is Barricade, fully equipped to take down some Autobots. So there you go. That looks pretty cool. Nice little armored up Barricade we got here. And of course, you can hold the weapons. There's a little peg right up in here. It's a little snug trying to get it in, but it does get in. There you go. That sounded weird. I apologize. Yeah, holds the gun pretty good, kind of awkwardly, just a little bit, but yeah, he does hold both guns pretty securely. And see if we get, oops, don't drop it. Get this one in. like I said, very snug. There you go. And that one just looks kind of goofy too. So yeah, but there you go. There's Barricade pretty much all decked out in his weapons, which is really cool. For storage, yeah, not really much as far as these two and then the taser right there. So kind of wish you could do it like this too, which would be a little bit cooler. But anyways, that's just my way of thinking. That's just my way of thinking. Oh, come on. But yeah, so there you go. And now for some, if he stands up correctly, for some comparisons. Here he is with the Last Night Bumblebee, which can't be right to scale. Can't wait for the other one, even though it's going to be an exact retool of the Bumblebee mode we've been having for I don't know how long. Make another new mold, please. Tired of it. Make another mold. Jesus Christ, Hasbro. And the big boy can't even fit the screen, but here he is with Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. So there you go, peoples of the internet. There is the Transformers Studio Series of Last Night Barricade, and yeah, this guy isn't the best. I'm gonna say that right now. This guy really deserved, in my opinion, a Voyager price point, but at a deluxe class scale like we got with 86 Hot Rod. Yeah, this guy it's far from great. The legs suck in my opinion. These panels here piss me off so much. The sculpt, well, look how flat that is. That pisses me off so much. The arms don't do it for me at all. They're this weird little joint that's not even centered with the upper arm. It's super weird. Don't really like that either. The paint is good. I like the blue they used. I like the silver they used. Just wish it had a little bit more on here in the feet and like the legs area. But I think the vehicle mode is where this guy truly shines. His vehicle mode is amazing, perfect in every way. But yeah, everything else about this guy kind of just I know people buy this for Transformer, but this guy is a really hard sell in my opinion. I know the guy who originally was making the movie line quit, so that's why, or got fired, I don't know, but that's pretty much why they've been on the slow decline. He got I think he stopped working for Hasbro whenever the last Age of Extinction Prime rolled around. So yeah, that's why that's why the line has been kind of recently as far as movies. But yeah, overall I just think it's not ever since they let that guy go, it's been on a slow decline. So that I'm just putting two and two together. I'm assuming so. I don't know, but yeah, this guy isn't great. Overall, despite everything, I would give it a solid 6 out of 10 in my that's probably possibly the lowest one I've ever given to a Transformer on my channel. Presence is alright. Just sculpting is good. Transformation is all right. It's definitely kind of finicky in some places, but it goes pretty smooth. Nothing really wants to come off besides the feet, but everything else is actually pretty stellar on this guy. Like I said, vehicle mode presence is super good. I really like that vehicle mode, but it's just kind of a hard sell in my opinion. So I couldn't really recommend this if I wanted to, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, overall, like it's just a 6.10. I mean, this 6 out of 10 rating. Just really couldn't give it any higher. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Subscribe if you have not already, and turn on the notifications so you can stay tuned on what's to come. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe. Until all are one.